Good morning everyone, welcome to the first story time of WoWFEST lockdown. My name is Alice and I am the project manager for children and young people at Writing on the Wall, and I'm really excited for this year's festival because we've got more stuff for children and young people than we ever have before. So we've got our brilliant story times starting today, and we've got loads of them coming up. So we've got the amazing drag artist Glamroo's going to be reading. We have brilliant local authors Jude Lennon and Natalie Rojas. We also are going to end our story time with a fantastic female-led theatre company, Travel Companions, that are going to be doing an interactive story time. So it's amazing to have so many brilliant artists reading stories for you guys. Also for older children, we have got the brilliant Nikesh Shukla and the amazing Shana Jackson. They're going to be reading from their books and also sharing a bit of a Q&A and some of their interesting insights as well. So please do check out all of our brilliant events that are coming up. If you want to get more involved in what WOW's doing at the minute, and there's loads of opportunities to do that. Every morning at 10 a.m. we're doing our Right Here, Right Now writing bursts, and that's for any age. So all the way from little all the way up to old. You basically have a writing burst of 5 minutes and you just can write about whatever you want. So you can create stories and poems and anything that you like. If you are interested in getting a bit more creative, then over on our superheroes page, so wow_superheroes on Twitter or Instagram, we have got challenges. So we've got superhero challenges. Normally we would be working with our fantastic schools, with our writers in residence and writing our superhero stories, but unfortunately we can't do that at the minute, so we're bringing them to you guys. So there's amazing activities that you can get involved in. You can be writing pieces, writing poetry. There's even challenges from other writers. So we've got Mandy Coe's written us some, Alan Gibbings. So please do check out all of our amazing things you can get involved in there. And if you're a little bit older, you can also get involved in our Life of Grime. So we have got the brilliant Blue Saint, who is a spoken word artist and a rapper, and he is leading sessions all about grime, about writing poetry, about spoken word, and you can get involved in that via Zoom. So if you are interested, do check out our website, and there's spaces for young people to get involved and write your own poetry and meet other people that are doing that and stay creative in this time. But without further ado, we have our first story time, and I'm so excited. She's a really nice, lovely, lovely, lovely friend of mine, and she is reading one of her amazing stories, and I hope you enjoy it. And look out, because there is a bit of a craft at the end. So without further ado, I would like to hand you over to Natalia. Enjoy. Thanks guys. See you for the next story time.
Thanks for joining me today. My name is Natalia, and I'm so happy to get to share a story with you today for WoWFest. I've written 2 stories, and I'm not really sure which one to pick. First one that I have is called Music is in Everything, and it's about a little girl named Lola who loves to dance. Do you guys love dancing? Because I sure do. And the second story I have today is called Every Family is Different, and I've written this story with my friend Connie, and it's all about different animals and their families. Now, I'm going to go with this one, especially because somebody has been jumping up and down, up and down. Oh, it's my little friend Peanut. Can you guess why he wants me to read this story? What do you guys think? Should we give it a go? Yeah, I think so too. Oh, what's that? Oh, really? He wants me to share a song with you before we read our story. Can you get your little dancey fingers out like this? I'm a little penguin, black and white. I waddle to the left and I waddle to the right. I cannot fly, but I can swim, so I waddle to the water and I jump right in. It's really good to do a big clap after that. And you can do it sitting down, or if you want, you can get up and really do a huge, big jump. The biggest jump that you've ever jumped in your whole lives. Time for our story. So can everyone go, shh. Can you all whisper? Once upon a time. Hey, that was really good. Every Family is Different, written by Constance O'Connor and me, Natalia Rojas. Every family is different and unique in their own way. Let's meet some animal families from near and far away. Do you guys recognize all the animals? Do you have any favorites? My favorite would definitely have to be this slippery snake over here. Living on a rocky island in the cold Antarctic Sea, there are 3 little penguins who are as happy as can be. This fluffy chick is lucky with 2 dads who love him so. His nest is always warm and snug whenever cold winds blow. Can you guys blow a very cold wind? Ready on 3? 1, 2, 3. In the humid jungle, there's a leaf that's very green. Sitting right on top of it, a small frog can be seen. This daddy frog is so alert and spies danger all around. He keeps his tadpoles safe until they can hop to the ground. Deep within the snowy woods, cubs and a mama bear are sleeping in their cozy den till spring is in the air. Then Mama Bear will guide her cubs into the warm sunshine, and they will learn to run and play among the spruce and pine. Do you think we could do a big stretch like when they do when they wake up? Ready, big stretch. Oh. I wonder what it must feel like to run in the spruce and pine when you've been sleeping for so long. What do you guys think? Would it be really fun? Really exciting? In warm and shallow streams are fish with babies they adopt. They feed them and protect them with a love that can't be stopped. In the warm and running water, baby fish will dart and play, growing fast and strong with parents showing them the way. Can you guys show me your strongest faces in your body? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, wow, that's strong. Are you guys superheroes? On an island in the tropics, you will find a seabird nest, guarded by 2 mama birds who never take a rest. Each day they go out fishing just to feed their hungry daughter, and they will teach her how to fly above the stormy water. Isn't that fun that they teach this little one how to fly? What do your grown-ups teach you how to do? I definitely think that my grown-ups taught me how to ride a bike, and they probably taught me a bunch of stuff, really. Is there anything special that your grown-ups have taught you? In dry and sandy deserts, there are meerkats by the dozens, living with their parents, uncles, aunts, and all their cousins. With every new addition, there's more love to go around. If anyone feels sad, a friendly face can soon be found. Look at all those meerkats. Does anybody live with lots of people in their house? Do you have grandmas and cousins living with you? I wonder. Every family is different, but some things are always true. They are kind and caring and love each other through and through. Some families are big and some families are small. Some families have 2 moms and some have no mom at all. But out of all of the families with feather, fur, and fin, the very best family is the one that you are in. And that's the end of our story. Can we get our little storybooks out and I'll say the end together? Ready? 1, 2, 3. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. I really enjoyed reading it to you. I think I should plan us a special little craft based on one of the animals in this story. But which one should I choose? I know. I'm going to give you some clues. This animal lives in a sandy desert. This animal lives with lots and lots of family members. And this animal likes to dig in the sand. I wonder which animal that could be from our story. Do you have any guesses? Well, I think it might be time for our craft. Welcome back. Now I wonder, what did you guys guess? If you guessed meerkat, you are right. Today we're going to be making our own little meerkats. I made a little cartoon one here. And we're even going to make their very own burrows so they can pop up and go back to hiding in case a predator comes near. For this craft, we're going to need a few things. First thing we're going to need is some cellular tape. We're going to need some scissors, so make sure you have an adult help you if you need some help. We need some card, a popsicle stick, and a variety of colors, and just your simple egg carton. That's it. Step one of this craft is to take our egg carton, and we're just going to color it, paint it, anything you want. I chose, it's a little bit green, it's a little bit brown, but again, it's up to you, whatever you want to do. So if you paint it, you have time to let it dry. Step two is to make our little meerkat friend. So as you can see, we want it to be a little bit small so it can fit and hide underneath the egg carton. So it's about, I'd say maybe just about the size of my finger here. That's what you're going for. And I'm going to show you how I drew this little cartoon meerkat next. You're going to need to get your card for this. And I'm going to probably draw a bigger version of it just so you have a better idea. So the first thing we're going to do is the meerkat head. And the meerkat head, as you can see here, is kind of like a teardrop shape. So I'm going to draw a teardrop on my paper. Just like that. Wonderful. So with my teardrop done, I am going to focus on the body before we get into the details of the face. So for the body, midway of the teardrop right here, I'm going to take a line to start the back of the meerkat. And you want to curve this line just a little bit. And once you get to what you think is the end of your meerkat, you're going to take it outwards and make a little tail. Now your tail can be big and pointy. I think that's what mine's gonna look like. Kind of like a horn, like a unicorn horn. There you go. Then we're gonna take that and we're gonna give it some feet. So the bottom of that tail, you're going to take your pen and go straight and then curve it to have a little foot, just like that. So we went straight and then we curved it for a little foot. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add a bit of a hip, which is going to be another little curve, almost like a smiley face. And then from your smiley face, you're going to go straight up, just like that. And then you're going to take your pen and make two little lines that make an arm. And then you go straight up back to the neck, just like that. So we went straight up, made two lines going down. I gave it a few little fingers, and then an arm goes all the way back up to the top of the head. Now what I'm going to do is add a second foot and a second hand, and I'll show you what that looks like. Perfect. So we just did a little line here and another little arm right here. Now we're going to put the detail on our little meerkat friend. I'm going to give this meerkat its stripes. Everybody knows that meerkats have stripes. I'm going to put some on his tail and on his back. I'm going to give his little feet and hands some nails maybe. And maybe I'll give him some fur around the top part of his neck. There we go. Now we're going to do his face. So the corner of our teardrop is going to be his nose. So you can just kind of make a little triangle at the tip of the nose and color it in just like that. And then we're going to take a little line and make a big teardrop underneath. That's going to be his eye. So we took a big line and then turned it into a mini teardrop for his eye. And then same thing, we're going to color in the corner. Maybe I'm going to give him an eyebrow and a smiley face. So there's his big eye, a smiley face, and an eyebrow. And then we're going to do some backward C's for his ears. Just like that. And I think he needs some hair. What do you think? Should we give him some hair? So for the spiky hair, I basically just drew little squiggles on top of his head. And there you have a little meerkat. Now, if this is hard for you, you're in luck because you can draw a meerkat any way you want. It could just be a little body with the head. It's up to you. As long as you know it's a meerkat, it's a meerkat. Color our meerkat and then cut it out. All right, I can't wait to see what yours look like. Our meerkats are now cut and colored. I chose to use purple for the stripes because I thought, why not? I love using my imagination when I'm coloring, and I hope that you guys do too. So when you do your meerkats, remember they can be absolutely any color. It could be green or purple or red. It's all up to you. It's all in your imagination. So the next step that we have to do is now tape our little meerkat with our popsicle stick. Now, if you can see any little bits of tape, you can either cut them or just simply fold them over. So that way you don't see them anymore. And there we have it. We have our little meerkat puppet. And he's ready for the next step. All right, my friends, so we're going to go back to our egg carton to finish up our craft. And we are going to use our scissors to cut a straight line in the top of this egg carton. And once you have your straight line, you're going to cut just a little bit more and a little bit more until you get a hole about that big. Because we want our puppet to go in easily and not get caught, because it would be so sad if our meerkat broke. So once that's all done, your meerkat should be able to pop right up. So once you have that step all done, you can finish, and that can just be your little burrow. But if you want to hide your meerkat even more, you guys can make more sandy deserts, maybe with some hills. So I've just cut out a piece of card that kind of looks like a hill. And then you can color it if you want. And we're just going to tape it to the back, or the front, excuse me, of our egg carton. So I'm going to take 3 pieces of tape again. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to lay the egg carton flat on top of that card and just tape it on. 1, 2, 3. So now it'll look something like that. All right, guys, there we have our craft, our little burrowing meerkat. Did you guys know that meerkats live in the deserts of southern Africa, and that they live in burrows like this with up to 30 of their relatives? Now, these burrows are really, really big and have lots of entryways and lots of exits. And they have them to protect them from predators and the hot, hot sun. So when it gets really, really hot, or when they get really, really scared, they just go whoop, hide away. And did you know that when a meerkat stands up like this, they're actually helping their family? Meerkats take turns guarding the burrow and making sure that no predators are around. They don't want to be eaten up by something like an eagle. That would not be good. What do you think a meerkat likes to eat? It's definitely not a treat that I would want. It's a scorpion. Isn't that interesting? I really hope you guys enjoyed listening to that story and making the craft with me. And as a special treat, I'm going to leave a link for our website, and there's a tab that's called Fun Stuff. When you click on that, there's a whole bunch of coloring sheets that you can print off. And there's a meerkat one, but all the animals are there. And even if you had some trouble drawing that meerkat, you could even print this and cut them out and use it for your puppets. It's up to you completely. Thanks for joining, everyone. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Have a beautiful day from my family to yours.